Yo gamers, it's legendarma TV. Today's video is going to be a little bit unique. This is going to be my first time reacting to a Vindictus team video, the Dev Talk, which is episode 5. We're going to look into all the content, the upcoming content that they are making currently, and just express our feelings, our opinions on how is it? Is it good? Is it not? So let's give it a go. Let's go.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
마비노기 영전의 디렉터 DOL입니다.
Right off the bat, this guy owes all of us Spell Sword of Rishes the buff because he mains it.
지난 4월 개발톡 미니를 잠시 알라노님께 맡겼었죠. 이번 개발톡 5화로 다시 돌아와 인사드립니다. 그동안 잘 지내고 계셨나요? 모쪼록 급변하는 날씨 속에서 건강 잘 챙기시고 일상도 마비노기 영전도 즐기고 계시기를 바라겠습니다. 오늘 개발톡은 6월부터 8월까지 예정된 여름 업데이트에 대한 이야기를 개발 근황과 요즘 이야기 두 가지 구성으로 나누어 말씀드리고자 합니다. 그럼 지금부터 이제는 개발톡으로 익숙해진
The warrior dragon is probably this guy, if I remember correctly. I still can't get over that nickname. Very generic.
알라노님, 워리어 드래곤님과 함께 준비한 소식들 전해드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 마비노기 영전 라이브 팀 알라논입니다. 지난 개발톡 미니에 이어 이번엔 곧 선보일 수 있는 개발 소식들을 소개해드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 액션팀의 워리어 드래곤입니다. 개발톡에서는 세 번째로 여러분께 인사드립니다. 오늘 액션팀에서 준비 중인 것들에 대해 상세히 안내해드리고 그간 고민했던 내용들도 함께 정리해서 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다.
그럼 먼저 준비한 개발 근황부터 자세하게
Alright, the development status. Let's go.
알라노님, 본격적으로 진행 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 먼저 6월에는 신규 레이드 전투가 업데이트될 예정입니다. 이번 레이드는 이루산이 등장하는 로울란의 바람 이후
Honestly, it's been a while, right? It's been a couple of months since they got it in KR, Irusan, and we only got it recently, but we caught up to KR pretty much. So it's about time they introduce a new raid. It's about time.
3개월 만에 추가되는 레이드 전투로 개발톡 영상이 공개될 시점이면 개발이 마무리되어 한참 최종 테스트를 진행 중일 것 같습니다. 이번에도 플레이어 여러분께 즐거운 전투 경험을 드릴
We've put a lot of effort into planning and development to ensure that players will have an enjoyable combat experience.
수 있도록 기획 및 개발 단계에서
Take it with a grain of salt.
잊혀진 재단, 원한의 암굴 전투와 같은 엑스트라 레이드 형태로 차원의 균열 지역에 추가될 예정입니다.
I said it before. I think it's a fantastic idea. It just gives you limitless, absolutely limitless paths you can go. This diffusion, dimensional rift, dimensional fissure, it's called, right? So you can go anywhere. You can create any type of boss. You can create some anime enchant lady robot or something like that. So we go into the future or something like that, or an underwater world with a boss like a Hydra or like a dragon or something like this. It's a good concept. And the golem boss Emmet, I don't know.
트레이드에는 하반신 없이 상반신 전체가 살짝 공중에 떠 있는 골렘 보스 에메트가 등장하는데.
Guys, meet Emmet, our boy. Honestly, I'll say it right away. When we got rumors that there will be a mana golem boss, right? It's been data mined. My first initial thoughts would be, knowing Vindy team, they would probably just take the Aglin the Golem model and just dye it blue and call it the Mana Golem. So it's gonna be the same freaking thing from season 1, but just in blue color. Looking at this looks pretty good. This is a good concept. I like it.
워리어 드래곤님, 에메트와의 전투가 어떤 방식으로 진행되는지 상세한 소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 이번 레이드 전투의 보스 에메트는 차원 너머에서 잊혀진 고대 성서에 방치되어 있는 몬스터입니다. 에메트는 전투 상황에 맞춰 양손에 장비한 무기를 변경해가며 다양한 패턴의 공격으로 영웅들
Am I the only one? If you guys played World of Warcraft or familiar with it, it does kind of look similar, isn't it? I'm not saying that it's like a stolen concept or anything. It's just it gives me this vibe of an ancient Titan facility, right? Like the surroundings, the background, and the boss kind of looks like something from World of Warcraft. It looks very. It gives me this vibe.
위협합니다.
It looks pretty cool.
서로
Not
에메트와
gonna lie.
치열한 전투를 지르는 장소에는 숨겨진 장치들이 있는데요.
Hidden
이는
devices.
전투 진행 상황에 따라 작동하며 영웅들을 위협하는 요소로 다가올 예정입니다.
Threat to the
다만
heroes.
레이드 보스 에메트에게는 한 가지 약점이 있습니다. 에메트는 자신의 동력 기관인 코어를 신비로운 금속 갑옷으로 보호하고 있습니다. 이 금속 갑옷은 과거에 에메트를 결박했던 파수의
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, mechanics. We all love mechanics, right? Everyone loves mechanics from Enoch, right? I want to say that modern Vindy has been so much casualized. People don't really want to do mechanics. I think it's very obvious. So they mentioned the mechanisms, right, that will activate. So this is probably going to be automatic. My take. They're going to be automatic, and they will just cripple your performance. They just do some, I don't know, AoEs that boost your stamina, which they absolutely love to do. And the mechanic would be to use this chain hook to destroy his armor. So you can get to the core, so it's like
벗겨낼 수 있는데요.
you can deal more
전투 중
damage, I guess.
이용하여 갑옷을 벗겨내면 에메트의 힘을 약화시키고
Let you tackle the battle more
전투를
efficient. Oh,
보다 효율적으로 이끌어갈 수 있습니다.
probably taking more damage.
레이드 전투가 새로 추가될 때마다 색다른 컨셉의 보스 몬스터와 전투 패턴, 환경, 기믹 등을 고민하는 일들이 항상 쉽지만은 않을 것 같은데요. 이번에 에메트를 제작하시면서 기억에 남는 에피소드나
Okay, let's rewind here a little bit.
기믹
Always a challenge to come up with a new concept for boss monsters, combat patterns, environments, and gimmicks. Maybe because you focus more on creating more AC outfits. Maybe that's why you have a challenge making new bosses.
등을 고민하는 일들이 항상 쉽지만은 않을 것 같은데요. 이번에 에메트를 제작하시면서 기억에 남는 에피소드나 힘든 경험은 없으셨을까요?
네, 우선은 새로운 형태의 보스 몬스터를 구상하는 단계부터 많은 고민이 있었습니다. 새로운 레이드 구상을 하다 보면 가장 먼저 하게 되는 고민이 이전 레이드 전투와 차별성인데요. 이러한 차별성을 고민하다 보면 기존과 다른 형태의 보스 몬스터를 우선적으로 생각하게 되는 것 같습니다. 구상한 보스 몬스터에게 마비노 용전과 잘 어울릴 만한 컨셉과 전투 포인트를 잡고 액션 게임으로서 퀄리티 있는 결과물을 만드는 과정이 매번 고민되고 어려운 것 같습니다.
신규 귀걸이와 함께 4랭크 인챈트 스크롤 2종이 포함된
Okay, so it's a concept. It's a concept, and it's been difficult to create that boss. It seems. Also, they're introducing new earrings along with the rank 4 enchant scroll. So right off the bat, I'm pretty sure if they follow the same template, they will add the rank 4 enchant scroll to Irison, right? And the essence that's going to drop from Emmet, so Emmet's essence, pretty much, is going to be made. You will use that to make the new earrings. Now, the biggest question is here: will the new accessories require you to use superior enhancement elixirs? Because if that's the case, that's going to be a huge cock ass. Huge.
레이드 전투 업데이트 소식이었습니다.
We'll have to see.
다음은
I guess.
새로운 남성 캐릭터 추가에 대해
Oh shit. All right. Guys, gentlemen, we remember we have male characters in this game.
7월 업데이트를 목표로 많은 분들이 오랫동안 기다리셨을 것 같은 새로운 남성 캐릭터를 준비하고 있습니다.
That we believe you have been waiting for. Right. Because there has been Kale, and then there's been 5 female characters after Kale. So Kale he's surrounded, he's literally crushed by the females. He's getting dominated there. We need a male character now.
현재 외형과 전용 장비를 비롯한 전투 메커니즘까지 모두 개발 최종 마무리 중에 있으며 6월 말쯤
In late
티저
June.
영상을
Oh,
통해
that's
선보일 수 있을 것
very
같습니다.
soon. That's good.
이번 신규 남성 캐릭터는 긴 창과 원형 방
Huh? Am I the only one who sees Irison in this picture? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I look at these pictures. This is basically Irison integrated into a male character. Really? A spear and a small shield. To be honest, I thought that the concept would be more like Claire, right? You would have a medium-sized shield or a huge shield and a spear. I think it would be more badass. But this, I'll be honest, I'm kind of skeptical about this. This looks like a lazy concept to me. But it could be just me.
를 무기로 사용하여 배기, 찌르기, 휘두르기, 내려치기, 올려치기 등 다양한 형태의 물리 공격을 구사하는데요. 한 방 한 방이 묵직하고 호쾌한 공격 스타일은 배틀글레이브, 소드 스피어 등 이전 창계열 무기들과는
Differs from glaive and sword
차별화된
staff.
포인트가
All right.
이번 신규 남성 캐릭터의 원초적인 전사와 같은 전투 스타일을 캐릭터 외형에
Ultra masculinity. What? He's gonna have a bulge, a huge bulge, and everyone's gonna be like, "Please come, Channel 1."
도 적극 반영하여 다소 거칠고 다듬어지지 않은 강한 남성성을 어필하려 했습니다. 다만 허크와는 확실하게 구분되는 캐릭터로 제작하고자 노력했는데요. 이러한 고민은
Distinctively
캐릭터 외형과 전반적인
different than
분위기를
Herc.
비롯한 전용 장비 스타일에까지 오롯이 반영하여 디자인했습니다. 이전 영웅들의
Show
전용
him.
장비와는 달리 이국적인 분위기를 물씬 풍기는 이번 신규 캐릭터의 전용 장비는 과거 전쟁으로 멸망한 국가의 용맹한 전사들이 착용하던 갑옷이라는 설정입니다. 멸망 후 비록 전사의 명맥은 끊겼지만 그들의 전투 방식은 전승되었고 그의
Oh, nice, nice. Honestly, it gives me the Gladiator vibes. It feels like we will be able to create Maximus the Merciful from the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe, legendary movie. The armor concept looks great. Not gonna lie.
갑옷 역시 이어져 내려오고 있었는데요.
Gives me the
여타
Gladiator
갑옷들에
vibe.
비해 얇고 가벼운 파츠들로 구성되어 있어 역동적이고 거친 움직임에 적합한 형태를 갖고 있습니다. 출신 성분을 알 수 없는 떠돌이 느낌을 살리기 위해
The vagabond.
해진 천이나
Oh,
빛바랜 금속
vagabond
느낌 등을
aesthetic.
디자인
All right.
포인트로 삼았습니다. 이를
Makes
통해
sense.
전장에 굴러다니는 주인 잃은 장비들을 무심하게
This is the second time they mention hyper. What was the first one? Ultra masculine. Now it's hyper masculine. What's gonna be the next one? Giga masculine. I understand. A lot of people have been waiting for a male character, so they're trying to hype it up. It's like, guys, listen. We know there's been 5 female characters in a row. We're sorry. This new male character is gonna be the Giga Chad. He's gonna be the absolute Giga Chad.
걸친 상남자 캐릭터의 느낌을 전용 장비에 담아보려 노력했습니다.
네, 저 역시 이번 전용 장비가 캐릭터의 설정이나 전투 컨셉과 아주 잘 어울려서 개인적으로
Yeah, once again, the
기대를 하고
armor
있습니다.
looks great.
이번 신규 캐릭터는 절제된 창술보다는 원초적인 힘을 활용한 육탄전 중심의 전투를 구사하는 거친 전사와
Oh, yeah.
같은 캐릭터인데요. 흰전력과 방패를 활용한 근접 평타와 함께 긴 창의 리치를 활용한 넓은 범위의 스매시 공격을 기본으로 사용합니다.
Not sure about the long hair, but honestly, can always give him an afro, hairstyle. He's gonna look pretty badass with that too.
순간적으로 회전하며 방패로 적의 공격을 흡수하거나 방패를 등에 메고 양팔로 온전하게 창을 활용하여 강한 공격에 집중하는 등 호쾌한 액션을 구사하는 모습을 기대할 수 있을 것 같습니다. 호쾌한 액션 구성에 걸맞는 타격감과 조작감까지 함께 느낄 수 있도록 마지막까지 노력해 완성도 높은 모습으로 선보이겠습니다.
네, 오랜만에 추가되는 남성 캐릭터인 만큼 저도 빨리 플레이해보고 싶습니다. 워리어 드래곤님 업데이트까지 잘 부탁드립니다.
Yeah, yeah, dude. We want to play the Giga Chad. Make sure everything is prepped for the update, dude. Or you're gonna be thrown out.
다음은 시공간회복 소식입니다. 시공간회복 레이드는 마비노기
Oh, dude.
영웅전에서 가장
Sorry
높은
about that.
난이도로 설계.
The most controversial topic here, this space-time distortion, the true endgame content. There has been so much drama with it when Taros was released. Because the whole concept, right, was this is going to be the end game content that is going to be difficult, and it was difficult, obviously. But to be quite honest, the way they designed it was that the biggest obstacle that you had, the biggest difficulty that you had in front of you was were the requirements. So in order to even experience the battle, you had to go through a hell of a lot of grinding to even enter the battle. So it made a lot of discussion. It was a pretty controversial thing, and even for an AEU, they lowered the requirements, but they were still hectic. So new space-time distortion raid.
엔드 컨텐츠인데요. 다가오는 8월 새로운 시공간 회복 레이드 전투를
Oh,
추가할
in
예정입니다.
August.
작년
Damn.
6월 시공간 회복 레이드의 최초
That's very soon.
업데이트와 같이 최고 난이도 전투에 도전하는 감각을 다시금 느낄 수 있으리라 기대하는데요. 워리어 드래곤님, 좀 더 자세한 설명 부탁드립니다.
네, 새롭게 준비 중인 시공간 왜곡 레이드의 전투 지역 컨셉은 오랜 시간 전사들과 함께하던 무기의 영혼이 잠들어 있는 강초론의 무덤입니다. 이번 시공간 왜곡 레이드 전투 지역 역시 전투 진행 상황에 따라
This looks sick. I love it.
장소가
Nothing
변화합니다.
else to say, really.
전장의 분위기 및
Looks
지역
badass.
변화를 통해
Holy
다소
shit.
긴 전투 시간에도 지루할 틈이 없도록 화려하고
Spectacular
볼거리 넘치는
indeed.
스케일로 준비 중입니다.
개인적으로 이전 찬탈자의 성체 전투를 처음 보았을 때 느꼈던 웅장함을
I felt the same. Really, the sense of grandeur when you first saw the Taros raid. When I first entered it, it was pretty badass. You were like, I literally sat there. I'm like, yeah, well, it's time for the ass kicking, and it's gonna take a while. And to be honest, we streamed on the release, if I remember correctly. We didn't clear it because obviously people weren't prepared. Nobody knew the mechanics, the patterns, including myself. So there's been a lot of wipes. I think we only downed Taros next day. It was me and my boy Zads. We were the only ones left. It felt really nice. It felt like a huge achievement and victory when we finally downed Taros for the first time. It was amazing.
아직 잊을 수가 없는데요. 이번 새로운 시공간 회복 레이드는 어떤 형태의 보스 몬스터를
Yeah, so
준비
what
중인가요?
kind of the boss?
네, 이번 시공간 왜곡 레이드 보스 몬스터는 시공간의 뒤틀림 속에 존재하던 다양한 영웅
This is badass. This is insane, actually. I love it. This concept is amazing. Now that's a badass. You'd be like, oh, he can kick my ass any day, man.
들의 무기 및 장비를 사용할 수 있는 존재로
Looks amazing.
전투 페이지 전환마다 다른 무기를 사용해 공격해 옵니다. 최종 페이지에서는 전투 중 사용했던 모든 무기를 사용해 전투를 벌입니다.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Hold on a second. So he has a spear, an axe, a sword, and something else here, probably a battle hammer or whatever, or a scythe, whatever. And he also has a shield. So in each phase, he will have different weapons, kind of like what Taros had, right? Switching between like one-handed sword and then dual swords and then a great sword. You will have to deal with every weapon in each phase. And then on the last phase, all of the weapons will be present. So every weapon will try to kick your ass. Interesting.
페이지 전환마다 다른 무기를 사용해 공격해 옵니다. 최종 페이지에서는 전투 중 사용했던 모든 무기를 사용해 전투를 벌입니다. 찬탈자의 성체와 같이 새로운 시공간 왜곡 레이드 역시 마비노기 영웅전 역대 최고 스케일의 전투로 준비 중인 만큼
Well, that's what they
않은
originally
전투
said,
시간
yeah.
동안 다채로운 전투 경험을 선사하기 위해 많은 고민을 했는데요. 보스 몬스터의 무기 변경에 따른 전투 방식의 변화를 비롯하여 전투 중 특수 연출과 함께 거대한 갑옷을 소환하여 대형화된 보스 몬스터의
Wait, we're gonna fight that as well? Or he's gonna put that on himself and he's gonna be like bigger or whatever. I mean, I don't mind fighting this kind of thing on a side, you know. This is gonna be really challenging.
까지 다양한 전투 상황 등을 준비했습니다. 이러한 장면 연출들은 치밀한 기획과 구성을 통해 플레이어 여러분께 최고의 플레이
To provide the best possible gameplay experience for you players. How many of you remember, after Meteor Phase in Phase 2 of Taros, how many of you had 5 to 10 FPS until you got to the third phase? I hope they learned from that. I really do.
경험으로 다가갈 수 있도록 노력을 기울여 제작 중에 있습니다. 그리고 이번에 시공간 왜곡 레이드 전투가 추가되면서 기존 시공간 왜곡 찬탈자의 성체 전투에 변경 사항이 있습니다.
Changes to Taros.
찬탈자의 성체 전투.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, my take. All right, my personal opinion on this. I could care less. Because at this point, Taros will be something that's been around for a long time, right? So I believe that increasing the amount of revivals in the battle is good, because that means that people who are still relatively new to the Taros, to the Spirit Usurper, they can experience the battle better without them just being, timering at permadead at 9 bars or 8 bars, so they can see the battle further, experience it, and learn it better. So I think overall it's a good change.
부활 가능 횟수를 기존 1회에서 3회로 조정하여 난이도를 완화할 예정입니다. 다만 전투 본연의 재미를 유지하기 위해 타로스의
We decided not to revise Taros' combat pattern or the damage values, which makes sense. I mean, it's perfect. I think Taros is tuned properly for an end game content. So for this content, he is perfectly balanced on its own. So just giving extra revivals to the people, to the players, is a good addition. It's good. People can learn it better.
전투 패턴을 더 쉽게 수정하거나 데미지 수치 조정 등은 진행하지 않는 방향으로 결정했습니다. 두 번째, 새로운 시공간 왜곡 전투가 추가되면서 모든 시공간 왜곡 전투는 출정 횟수를 공유하게 됩니다. 캐릭터당 주간 최대 3회까지 출정할 수 있으며 시공간 왜곡 출정 UI에서 주간 출정 횟수를 확인할 수 있습니다. 세 번째로 찬탈자의 성체 전투를 통해 획득한 완전한 로드에도 몇 가지 변경점이 생기는데요. 우선 완전한 로드를 보유한 플레이어는 찬탈자의 성체 전투
Okay, this was a little bit this confused me and actually made me think that this is an L, but it kind of makes sense. So basically what they did is that Spirit Usurper Taros and the new space-time raid, this Steel Knight or whatever it's called, they're gonna share the departures, right? So people who, for example, haven't done Taros at all, and they're just entering the battle, they would probably be scared that no one's gonna run Taros, because all the vets who already made their Rod Compass, they're gonna be focusing on the new space-time. But since everyone has the Legendary Compass, that means that they will have an extra additional departure exclusive to Taros. So people can still run Taros and help others who haven't experienced this battle or haven't experienced it enough. So they can run it. So that's a good change. It's good.
한 해 주 1회 추가로 출정할 수 있습니다. 또한 완전한 노드를 장비하지 않고 인벤토리에 보유하고 있는 것만으로도 효과가 적용되도록 변경할 예정입니다. 끝으로 찬탈자의 성체 전투를 통해 획득한 노드를 마력, 찬탈자의 성체 형태로 전환할 수 있는 시스템을 마련하여
this can be pretty huge, actually. If I understand it correctly, so let's say you have a purple compass, right? And you need 16 magic powers to upgrade it to the legendary grade, right? Let's say you drop a green or blue compass. You can either sell it on the market, or if you want to get to your legendary compass faster, what they're doing is that they will probably give you an option to dismantle the compass so you can get these magic powers. So you technically get to the legendary rate faster. Make sense?
자의 완전한 로드로 업그레이드하는 기간을
If that's how if I
단축할 수 있는
understood it
방안도
correctly,
검토하고
that's great. That's huge.
네, 여기까지 개발 근황에 대해 말씀드렸습니다. 다음은 요즘 이야기입니다. 여러분, 마그멜 배틀 아레나 많이 즐기고 계시나요?
A question to you guys: how you guys been enjoying the Mell Arena?
플레이어분들께 다양한 경험을 드리고자 2020년 여름에 업데이트한
If they are gonna say that we're terminating Mell Arena completely, I will not be surprised any one bit. Vindy team is known to create content, abandon content, and then throw that content into the garbage. Like, fuck it, dude, we're done. It sucks. Honestly, I want to say that Mell on its own it sucked. First of all, it sucked. It was super buggy. It always been buggy. Their words were mediocre, and the amount of people who were interested in running Mell was absolutely minimal. So I am not surprised. I take it with a grain of salt. Honestly, instead of like doing something about the content, working on it, they created, and then they just abandoned it. And then, oh hey, we're getting rid of it. The same happened to Onslaught, if you guys remember.
콘텐츠였는데요. 마그멜의
That's an
인장으로
L.
다양한 보상을 교환할
In
수
my
있는
book, that's an
교환
L.
방법을 이용할 수 있습니다. 하지만 마그멜 배틀 아레나는 콘텐츠 투입 이후 이용률이 빠르게 감소하여 매칭에 어려움이 생길 정도로 저조한 플레이 횟수를 기록 중이었고
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
개발팀 내부의 한계로 관리되지 못하고 장기간 방치되듯 서비스 중이었던 것이 사실입니다. 2022년부터
Limitations to the dev team, right? Because all the focus went into AC outfits. Once again,
2020년 4월까지 마비노기용전 플레이어 중
0.7% only. And Korean servers have like thousands of people.
사실상 소외된 컨텐츠임을 확인했으며 같은 기간에 생성된
Dead content.
마그멜 인장의 약 80%를 0.1%의 플레이어들이 획득하는 등 편중 현상도 지나친 점도 확인할 수 있었습니다. 말씀드린 내용을 토대로 개발실에서는 현재 마그멜 배틀 아레나 콘텐츠가 정상적으로 작동하고 있지
Param param pam pam. We will be shutting it down, man. It was nobody was really interested in because we just neglected it. We didn't introduce any new heroes to it. We didn't do any balancing on the characters at all. We didn't fix the lag issue or anything. So we didn't upgrade the rewards. Sorry.
못하다고 판단하였으며 이에 따라
We just
가까운 시일
throw it in the
내에
garbage
마그멜
can.
배틀 아레나 컨텐츠를 종료하는
Easiest
것으로
solution
방향을
ever.
정리했습니다. 모쪼록 플레이어 여러분의 너른 이해와 양해를 부탁드립니다.
A moment of silence for these three people who were interested in Mell Arena and thought that it was a good content.
이번에는 개발도
Damn.
단골 손님이 된 순회 전투 시스템 소식입니다. 다행히 이번에는 좋은 소식인데요. 검증을 위해 베타 서비스로 진행하고 있던 순회 전투 시스템은
Okay, so this is kind of huge because I want to say that the circuit battle was and is a great concept. However, it does have its own cons, but it also have its own pros, right? So the circuit battle is fantastic whenever you don't really have a lot of time. So personally, myself, I haven't tried the circuit battle because I do value quick battle more. But I want to say once again that the introduction of the circuit battle was a huge W, and they need to keep on polishing it and making it even more tempting for people to run. It's great.
여러 검증을 거치고 안정성을 확보했다고 판단하여 베타 서비스를 종료하고 정식 서비스로 전환할 예정입니다. 베타 서비스 종료와 함께 편의 기능 향상을 위한 업데이트를 준비 중인데요. 전투 프리셋 지정 방식을 수정하여 복잡해 보이는 요인을 완화하고 마을에선 순회 전투 파티를 생성할 수 있는 기능을 추가하고 파티 홍보 시 순회
So
전투임을
little
표기하여 홍보
quality of
채널에 알릴
life
수 있는
changes
기능을
to
추가할
the circuit battle.
예정입니다. 또 순회 전투 진행 중에 피로도를 모두 소진하면 피로회복제를 사용해도 다음 전투를 진행할 수 없는 문제를 수정하는 등 건의해 주신 여러 가지 기능 업데이트와 함께 정식 서비스
Wait, there was a problem with the fatigue that you can go further? Okay, next one. All right.
시작을 준비하고 있습니다. 정식 서비스로 전환한 후에도 편의성 개선에 대한 건의에 귀를 기울여 불편함 없이 이용할 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
I might make a video like a comparison, the pros and cons of circuit battle and quick battle, because they're both great and they both should exist. And we're not even talking about the board battles as well, because it's important to have as well. But I might have a video with a comparison. Well, why quick battle is better than circuit battle and why circuit battle is better than quick battle.
다음은 캐릭터 밸런스에 대한 고민입니다.
Oh yes, please. The character balance.
플레이 로그 수집 후 5월 처음으로 밸런스 패치를 진행했습니다.
That balance patch was a disaster, dude. Absolute disaster. It created so much. I don't want to say drama, but like people were generally confused. It's like you grab a character that for some particular reason KR community are underperforming with, while the NAEU are doing absolutely great. And then they buff them, but the way they buff them, they just increase the damage. It's like, this character is going to get 20% more damage. That's it. That's how we're balancing. That's how we just do it. We're not going to fix any bugs. We're not going to make any quality of life that could potentially make the character stronger. We literally just straight up going to increase their damage. That's what they did to Lan. That's what they did to Glavelin. 20% or something.
개발팀은 이를 주의 깊게 경청했습니다.
There was a lot of criticism. I think there was a post about Delia, because Delia in that patch notes of the balance patch, Delia got one line of text, and that was like, yeah, guys, so you get 10 more SP now from the block. Yeah, well, there you go. Len plus 20% damage, Glaive plus 20% damage, Whip plus 15% damage. Like, hello, you buffed this character like 3 times already. It's been an absolute freaking S tier. Now you're making it S plus for just so you probably want people to play Whip or what?
의도와 다르게 적용된
Delia,
부분이
yeah,
있었는지
10 SP on the block, man. There you go. That's all you need.
수정 전후 데이터를 비교하며 검증하고 있습니다. 하반기에도 약 2회 정도 밸런스 조정 진행을 계획하고 있으며 준비
Probably 2 balance adjustments. Okay, that's good, because they did say before that there will be more balance updates. I believe that in one of them there should be buffs for Spellsword Orisha. I do, and you might jump on me and be like, Legend, why do you care? Now that we have gear share or gear transfer, if you play Orisha and she underperforms and you care so much about the damage, why don't you just switch to Bo or Tade or Eladia, and there you go. You deal damage. The problem here is I love Spellsword Orisha. I want to perform well on that character. So, of course I want the buffs, and she needs the buffs, because all the characters been with the recent balances, they've been getting their damage increased, right? Karok's did, I think Hammer Fiona did, and all the others like Silas, Bell, whatever. Maybe even Lithor. I don't quite remember. And the characters who didn't get any balance changes, and this has been going for what, like 2 years, a year without any absolutely none changes to Spell Sword Orisha, she's been underperforming. In my book, she's underperforming. She's one of the worst classes right now, damage-wise and like utility-wise. And the same, and I'm not, yeah, I might sound biased here because I made that character, but I also believe that characters like Delia or Miri, they are underperforming as well. They've been nothing but nerfed. They need some love as well. So I hope that the next balance updates will touch the characters who really need all these buffs. Glavelin needed that buff, and she got it. That was good. I'm no expert about on lands, right? But I believe they deserved that buff. However, I want to say that in my book, the Sword Land been performing pretty well. He's been pretty strong. So I don't know how this is gonna like affect the class. Probably gonna be like a god tier or something like that with a huge damage. But Eevee, Staff Eevee, and Scythe Eevee, nothing. They've been buffing Scythe Eevee a little bit. They've been nerfing Staff Eevee all the time. So I think they both need the buff as well. If you're playing a character that you love, it's a PvE game. You need to buff all the characters. It doesn't really matter. It's all about just killing the boss faster.
가 되면 밸런스 수정 로드맵과 함께 분석한 데이터를 기반으로 플레이어 여러분들께 소개해드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다.
네, 오늘 개발톡에서 준비한 주제는 여기까지입니다. 곧 다가올
All right, so this is pretty much the end of the dev talk. So TLDR, we get new boss, which is Emmet, the mana golem, and for some reason doesn't want to flow.
떠 있는 골렘 보스
There we go.
에메트가
So the new boss with the earrings and the new enchant scroll, and then we're gonna have new time space. Where is it? Looking forward to that, but once again, we have no clue what will be the requirements. If the requirements are going to be as ball-busting as they were for Taros, this is going to create more drama, and people will be dissatisfied, and a lot of people will be FOMOing big to get into the new space-time, so we'll see. But from like, so far, it looks amazing. It looks great. I like it. The new male character that we've been... oh, damn. What a coincidence. I zoomed into his bulge. And not this guy's bulge, but... Honestly, I am quite excited for the male character, because I believe that there's been 5 female characters in a row, so it's about time they make a male character. And that's it, right? So, new raid, new space-time raid, and the new character. Oh, and the balance circuit battle adjustments, and the balancing. So we will be looking forward for the balancing. So we'll see how they go with all that. The changes, the news are... I welcome them, even though I still kind of not sure about the true intention behind the male character. I feel like it's a lazy concept. It kind of does remind me of Irison, but we'll see. But if they said twice that this is going to be hyper giga ultra masculine character, so expect a freaking giga chad. So that's pretty hype. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's it about the dev talk. This was my first time reacting to a video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the content that will be coming to the game. Also, let me know what do you think about this new format. Should we do like next dev talks like that? Did you like that format or not? All the feedback, I do read all the comments. All right, so look forward to new video guides that I have in store. I'm currently working on a couple. And see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will be much, much appreciated. Love you 3000. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.